Well, hello my friends, welcome to episode 2 of the first season here in RFC Liege. I am the Custard Prophet and we're following Sean Death's journey as manager of this club. Things have started pretty well in terms of pre-season. We've gone through pre-season, we've done okay, and we're coming here to play our first game of the season now against Rupel Boom, which is probably my favourite club in this league, although Winkle Sport does come close. So we're going to knock. Don't knock them if you've not tried them. So we're going to go away against Rupel Boom. We found out last episode that they're not predicted to do that well. So hopefully that's going to be good for us. Let's have a little look in. We've got a few things to run through. Let's first of all have a little look at the tactic that we've gone with, and that is thus. So we're still tinkering it a little bit, but you can see we have this a tactic with 3 attacking players just behind the striker. We've got these a defensive midfielder alongside a deep line playmaker, although I wonder whether to make that maybe more of an advanced playmaker perhaps. At the back we have wing backs, 1 on attack, 1 on support, and they kind of opposite depending on whether it's attack or support ahead. I got that basically from the base custom, the wing play tactic that I got. The sort of base tactic that I used to create this. So in terms of the tactic itself, what we have done is we're going for a standard pass direction. I find that if you go too long ball, it doesn't seem to work so well. We are playing fairly wide. Initially we've got pass into space on. We'll see whether that works or not, but we may take that off. We are going to play to the wings, and that may be important. We are not counter pressing, and we kind of did this in the Crystal Palace save for a bit. We just were on counter on the one side, and we are going to try distributing to the flanks. I think trying to find what the way the goalkeeper is most effective at distributing is going to be something we're going to have to work on. So we're not trusting him with short passing at the minute. At least he'll just lose the ball, and we've got players behind. I've had a little play with this. So the base tactic had a very low line of engagement. We've pushed that up, as well as the defensive line a little bit, just to give us a little bit more, push us a little bit further up the pitch. It worries me being a bit too far down. I think I'm fairly happy with the way this tactic looks. I think there's still a few bits and pieces to play around with, but fairly happy all the same. We've had a few transfers, as I mentioned. Midfield was something we were going to have to do something about, and we've brought in 3 players. They are all midfielders, and I think that's really important. So first on the list is Lucas Good. Now he's young, doesn't look particularly immense, but notice we're not actually paying him anything. He's on a non-contract, so that's pretty good. And actually, you look physically and mentally, he looks pretty strong, and where we need him to have reasonable technical skills, they're reasonable. So he's got potential to develop. Obviously, this is a semi-pro club, so it's hard to develop those sort of players. But I feel we've potentially got something here, as long as we can keep hold of him long enough. The other 2 I think are good players, which is nice to say, but we can't go mad with the wage budget. We had very little money, and I have asked the club and they said no for extra wages. I also asked for improved youth recruitment. They said no to that as well. So good start with our interactions with the board. So this is Gregory Mahau. As you can see, he is a winger who can also play in the centre of midfield and at right back. So he gives us the sort of versatility that we want, but he is able to cross, dribble, and most of all he's able to pass the ball. So I'm fairly happy with that. He's pretty fast, 26-year-old Belgium. Very, very, very happy with that. Now the last guy is a ball-winning midfielder. Again, this guy looks awesome. We're hardly paying him anything. 170 quid per week. 3.5 star ball winning midfielder. But you look at this, all these mental stats, the aggression, the anticipation, bravery, these sort of things are all really good. Concentration needs to be worked on, but the rest of it looks pretty good. Marking also not great, but I think we have a player on our hands there. In pre-season, it went really well. After a little bit of a tricky opening, I did change the tactic up a bit at this point, and then after that, it looked pretty strong. We got goals. We played teams. This team, RWDM, they're in the division above, and we got an away draw. We deserved it. I felt it was a late goal, but you look at the XG, it was very, very similar. We played Porto at home. I think losing just 3-1 against Porto is not a bad result. And the other result of note was against Lucerne from Switzerland, and we beat them 2-0. Weren't expected to get anything out of that. So a really, really good pre-season, I think. Hopefully it's this tactic, but we will see. Staff-wise, we've improved. You can see here we've brought in an assistant manager and a head of youth development, which we didn't have before, so they have improved things massively. And we've also brought in another scout. We will improve this when these guys, when their contracts run out, we will replace them with better medical staff. But I didn't want to just release someone and have to pay some sort of compensation fee when I don't really need to. I think medical staff are going to be important, certainly in these early stages of the save. But yeah. Obviously, training's a bit difficult. The dynamics is a bit of a problem. We are trying to improve that where I can. I have been trying to put team bonding into training, but because we are a semi-pro side, we only get sort of 2 training sessions a week. And if we're playing friendlies, then you don't get to do that. But club atmosphere, managerial support look really, really good. And if we can bring this team cohesion up a little bit, continuing to put that team bonding, I think that's going to be very, very good. Certainly as they get to know each other a little bit better, so those social groups and friendships to begin to develop, I think it's going to be good. So all in all, I'm pretty damn happy with what we've got going on here. Whether this is going to go well early doors, I don't know. We're going to try with this tactic early on. I have not been training anything else, but I might sort of develop a 4-4-2 as well, just a basic 4-4-2 as a sort of backup tactic. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Right then, guys, let's get into it. Let's play our first game of the season. I don't think there's anything left to show you other than we're going to be playing Rupel Boom. So they want us to increase the attacking duties, put us on positive. I probably will do that, but not straight away. Just ease ourselves into the game. They're wanting to make us some changes. I'm not going to do that. We're going with what we've got. I'm pretty happy with the team. The team we've got is Lallemand up top, Mouchamp on the left, Martin Suarez in the centre, Maru on the right, the M&Ms, Rhodes and Van der Akenvecken in there, in the centre of midfield, Dostello on the left, Hayaz on the right, Kaduji and Kirstens will be across the middle of the defence, and then Debatey at the back. You can see there are a couple of issues we've got. Oh no, he is back. Okay. Oh, this is great. No, I didn't think he was back. He was away on international duty, so that's pretty good. Right, we will go with that, I think. Right, we'll go with that. We've got some reasonable players on there. So Asana's just come in, so that player from Comoros. There's not that many of them, but hopefully we'll see how he does here. Pretty happy with this. We'll start on. We're going to start on a sort of balanced approach, and then if we need to, we'll have to move it up. I need under 21s. Right, there we go. Sorted it. So the goalkeeper is coming onto the bench. Okay. So let's see what we do. What do you guys think of the squad? Let me know in the comments. I'm pretty happy with this. I think we're I haven't checked, I haven't looked at it in comparison to the rest of the division. I'm hoping it's okay. We are predicted to win this game, but that's probably going to mean nothing. They've got a number 96 in their team. That's just disgusting. Right. I think we'll go with what I'm going to have to cut this off. I don't know how to just remove the bloody hell. Yes. Right, there we go. Yeah, the tutorial, it's a bit annoying. It just appears every time you start a new save. We're going to pump fist and show. Oh no, that's done nothing. He's gone nervous. Castane's gone nervous. We will talk to the defenders. Outstretched arms. Go out there and make a difference. Nice. Hands on hips. Hit the ground running on your debut. There's a couple of debutantes there. And attacking. I have faith in you. Let's get this on. Right then, boys. It's on. It's on. First game of the season. And Rupel Boom have started strongly, I have to say. Although they look like they're shooting from everywhere, we are not really holding on to the possession, which... Oh, Christ. Do we go a bit shorter? I mean, it doesn't really matter if we create chances. We'll hold off first for now. We'll move it up to a positive mentality, though. Boom against Liege, lovely. Oh, for Pete's sake. Right, so first opportunity here. It looks like our Rupel Boom after 16 minutes are going to maybe get the first chance. We've hardly seen much of the ball so far. They're passing around in midfield. The guy with a very long name who I'm struggling to pronounce, Sanger. They're passing around Polizzi. Very good bit of play there. They've found... I mean, I'm presuming this is them. They've just ran through us. I mean, just put his head down and just ran at us. So we've actually had as good a chance as they've seen from our striker. Goes back to the goalkeeper, and he looks like he's going to just dump it up the pitch, probably. Yeah, and it's over the top. And this is the man who we are relying on, and he has missed it. So really, a really good chance there. And you know, we're not doing great in terms of actually creating chances, but by God, we've created the better chances. That's nicely done, and we're through again. He's got another opportunity. Oh, come on, man. 2 gilt-edged chances there, and he's not put them in. I've not set up corners. I meant to set up corners. I haven't done it yet. I will do that imminently. Mahu. That's offside. I thought as much. Right, another chance. Let's do our first shout. We'll demand more, but we still look like we're getting a head of steam up here, and it is in. And that's the first goal in Liege's colours. Absolutely fantastic in the red and blue of Liege. We're 1-0 up. The new man Maho gets the goal. Ball over the top. Mahu, lovely 1-2. I mean, there was no reason to do a 1-2 there, but he's done it, and we're 1-0 up. Great stuff. Deleuze. Playing it around at the back, we might look to pressure them. And it's interesting that they're trying to play this kind of possession-based football. It doesn't seem to be working for them that well, does it? Another ball through, and it's back to them. I thought we were going to get through on the end of that. Got to say, the striker, irrespective of his finishing, has looked dangerous. He's got into the positions, hasn't he? Burglars. They're just playing around. They have gone along with that. And it is 1-1. That's how to finish it, isn't it? Bernardina, a Poku Bernardina, makes it 1-1. So a little disappointing to give up a goal there. Yeah, we have been the better, I think. Let's see what we can do. I thought we created 3 really good chances in that first half. We certainly deserve to be ahead, I feel. Right, another chance. Mahou. As I say, we've not set up the corners, but he's got the ball back there, and it's in. It's Lalamond, the striker, who he's going to be very, very important for us, I feel, this season. And we're 2-1 up against the Boom. Absolutely fantastic. But they're straight back into it. Polizzi. It's over the top, but it was a reasonable chance there. I mean, I don't know what we're like at defensively. I think we've got a reasonable amount of people who are able to head the ball quite effectively. Mahou, I don't know what that was. It's a poor through ball. I think we need to look at making changes. Oh, that's a terrible ball. Here he goes. Go on, Mahou. Oh no, just sneaks past the post. I think he's looked really good. So we've got some knackeredness going on. We will bring on Bisson. We haven't seen much of the defensive rock or the defensive midfield rock, but I feel he's going to be important for us for many a reason. And here's the other man who's going to be taking on that role, Bisson. Mouchon. He has gone wide with that. What the heck went on there? We looked like we were gonna get the ball there, but yeah, Bosmans. And they've taken us through twice. Oh, what a beautiful bit of defensive work there from the defender, surprisingly enough. We are going to go back to balanced, I think, at this point. Lalamont, we don't want to risk him really. We'll bring on Brugman, who he's not as fast. No, cancel that. What I'm going to do, I think, is bring on Mongo, who's been scoring quite well in the reserves, and we'll see what he can do. Mouchon, in the meantime, he's run through. He looks a quality player as well, doesn't he? The left back here, it's ball in. Oh, the goalkeeper gets there. Disgusting. Oh, it's been a good old exciting game, this first one. Nice to get a goal. Nice to get a couple of goals. You know, we can see things we need to work on. Balls over the top certainly are causing us a little bit of an issue. They're not playing. Oh, that was dreadful. Dreadful defending from the right back there. Needs to do a lot better there. Let me know if anyone's caught your eye whilst we've been going through the players that I'm not using. Anyone I should be using differently. Oh, here they come again. Bosmans. They look a. Oh, that is a lovely finish there. Siebens at the far post. So it's 2-2. And disappointment. We're going to go positive and we'll see what we can do here. Balls all the way down on this left side. So we're not pressing them. I'd like to press them a little bit more than this. I don't want to lose this. This would be frustrating to lose it, but we got the ball back. Hiss. As I'm going to call it. Mongo. Straight at the goalkeeper. I was offside anyway. Come on. Burglars. I should have done something about the ball over the top, really, shouldn't I? Are they going to shoot from distance? Oh, that was really nicely done. And the goalkeeper just gets it. Whew, dear me. What game this has turned into. Yeah, let's close him down. I thought we were going to get our first win. I really did. They've come back into it. Oh, they are creating chances at the end here. Oh my. I think they've probably deserved it by the end, but we've drawn 2-2. Not bad, not bad. We kind of gave up about then. We were playing really well. They just kind of gave up. Well, not too happy. It's the first game. We're still kind of learning the team. We'll see how we do. We've got 4 positions here, I think, that go up. So we'll see what. I don't understand the rules, so I'm not even going to say that. So yeah, there's no press conferences or anything, and not at this level anyway, but some decent performances in there, some things that we probably need to think about. As soon as we took our defensive midfielder off, it all kind of went apart a little bit, so we'll have to think about that. But a 2-2 draw, and we're playing Winkle Sport up there next. You're not going to see that, but I'm going to play that, and a few of the other games, and then we'll come back and see where we are. Right then, guys, if you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time as we try to take this Liège side out of this division first of all, but then all the way to the top of Belgian football. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. See you next time. Bye bye.